Are we rolling? We're good?
Yeah, that's all making it, too.
All right, welcome back to the BotchPod. The BotchPod. The BotchPod. The BotchPod. The worst podcast in the world. Today we have the Boys 98.
Rolling? Good?
What, I feel like you do so much, man. Like, you do so much. You're like...
I'm all over.
I don't know how
All
you keep
over.
up with it, bro. Like,
all over.
What would you say your title is?
Man, I don't know.
I see you,
because
bro.
I've heard Benny say this stuff before too.
Yeah.
He's like, I can't even call you like a manager because you do way more than that.
I feel like you're...
bro, you're like directing videos.
You're like a Swiss Army knife.
Yeah, I got wild shit.
Like, it's dope. Like, it's...
Yeah, I could do. I try to be able to do anything really, to be honest with you. But that's what's going to separate, you in life, you as a person in life.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, you just got to be able to do the most if you want the most, out of it. If you want to get the most out of yourself or life or the money, you got to do the most.
Yeah.
Like they say the average. What do they say? The average millionaire has 7 sources of income. Then shit. You better go try to get 10 so you can guarantee you're going to be a millionaire.
Hell yeah.
Shit like that,
Dan, clip that.
I was going to say, that's about to be a clip. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
No, I respect it. I'm damn near the same way. I try to be just doing as much as possible. Even if I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, I still try to dive in.
Right, still try to try it.
And just figure it out.
Like, oh, you know what? And sometimes other people might give you motivation to do something too. Like, what? Damn, how did they do that? Like, there's certain stuff I learned even from like 50 Cent, certain business moves he made. Like, I look at all types of business moves. Like, you can learn from anybody's stuff. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, you've been around a lot of these guys too.
Or it would motivate you to be like, oh, you know what? Shit, he did this, and that. Well, I think I can go over and do this, and that. And then actually try to do it. Just really just doing it is the main thing. Don't just think about it. You got to get out and do it. Yeah, execute. That's the main thing. It's the main thing.
I feel like
just like your boy Adam was saying.
Yeah.
Not to cut you off, but Adam, remember he was talking about the warehouse? He's like, man, I didn't know what I was going to do, and then he just did it. Like, that's the main thing, is just going out and doing it. No matter what you're doing, just going out and doing it. My boy AJ, even all this, the podcast, the merch, you got to do it, baby.
Yeah.
Figure out the details later.
Right, exactly.
Just commit and then figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you definitely you gotta force yourself to jump over barriers sometimes.
Right.
Even though you don't know what's on the other side, and just figure it out.
Right, exactly.
While you're on the way.
Once you got it, you'll figure out how to keep it, all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
The formula.
Right.
So how's the family, man? Family's good?
Everything's good, man. That snowstorm was kind of crazy.
That was crazy. Were you in town for that, or were you out of town?
I was in town. So we went to New York City for Armani Caesar show. Benny performed. Rick Hyde, we did the Bigger BSF song with Armani out there too. Everybody came out for that. So that was really dope event. Armani Caesar at the SOB.
She's killing it.
That was legendary. Yeah, that was crazy. So that was another big moment. A big moment, another big win. But yeah, that was dope. But yeah, so we went to New York City, and people were like, man, you better get back. The storm's coming. So we're like, I'm like, I didn't know, because I don't watch the news that often. Like, I watch sports, stuff like that, but I don't watch the news. So I didn't think it was no big deal. And then we got back, and there was no snow. In my head, like, we didn't talk about it, so I'm just thinking, like, they're talking about snow was coming, man. There was no snow. And then after that,
game over.
Damn. I was looking out, like, I didn't even leave for like 3 days because the snow was blowing so crazy. Every time I let my dog in the yard, I would have to, as soon as I opened the door, the snow was blowed against the door so crazy that it was I'm like, hang on, back up. Because he's trying to figure out how to run through it. I start shoveling it, but every time I let him out, probably, every couple of hours, my door was full again. I'm like, damn, again?
Yeah.
What is going on out here?
That was fucking wild.
And I heard people were losing all the power, so I'm like, fuck it, I had the heat on 85 in the house, because I'm like, if we lose power, I'm thinking in my head, gonna have to try to keep this shit warm for as long as possible.
Yeah.
You know, so.
You guys have like a generator at all? Did you end up losing power at all?
No, I didn't end up losing power. No. I live on like a main road in Lancaster, so it's like, luckily, like we've been good on losing power. I haven't lost
I lost
much.
Internet. That was
did?
the only thing
Yeah, I did
lost,
too for a while.
Spectrum.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Fuck you, Spectrum.
Brutal.
Fucking bastards.
I don't know. I don't know what to do. Us millennials, we don't know what to do with our lives when we lose the internet. It's like, fuck. What are we supposed to do?
I'm using all my fucking data, fucking hotspot, fucking for my TV and shit.
Run it.
It's brutal.
Right.
No, but I'm thankful I had power. Dude, people were fucking dying downtown. Shit was fucking getting looted out.
The 33 was like a fucking war zone, dude. Like,
yeah, that's crazy. All them cars. I seen someone's video of the cars on the through. What else we got? I'm trying to think of some other cool things you guys want to talk about here.
What do you want to talk about? You said you wanted to talk some shit about Lenovo. I don't know if you can.
Oh, hang on. We want to talk about some. While we're talking about business and getting out and doing it.
Yeah.
Another part of getting out and doing it is you don't want to be focusing on what the next people are doing, especially if you're not even focused right. Like, you might be looking from the wrong point of view. So I say that to say, like, when a horse is running a race, you know, he's got them blinders on the side. He's running straight ahead because, you know, if he looks to the right or the left, he might fuck up. That's why they put them blinders on the horses. So, you know, that's how you got to do it in business is, you know, just focusing straight
tunnel
ahead.
vision.
You know, and that just prevents a lot of stuff and could help, you know, success too. But yeah, some people in business, man, you see this shirt I got on, man, billions of wings sold. It's funny because I just seen something on Instagram, my boy AJ was showing me, and it reminded me about this guy on the internet, man. And it just so happens I'm wearing the shirt today. The same billboard they see underneath
did someone say something about the billion of wings?
Yeah, the one guy questioned about the billions of wings sold, which, I mean, who would even, like, that'd be like, well, who questions stuff like that, you know? That'd be questioning if Jordan's making the dunk on the shoe. Like, he's up like this. He made the dunk, my man. Why would you question that?
Dan, another clip.
When you see Jordan up in the air making the dunk, you don't question it. You know he just slammed that shit. You know, so when you start questioning certain things, like the guy on Twitter, I don't have Twitter, but someone DM me and then tag me in the comments. They're like, did you see this? And then someone else like DM me, yo, you got to go reply on this post. The guy said he doesn't think Lenovo sold 1 billion of wings. I'm like, in my head, I would never really go reply because I'm not going to argue on the internet. But that day, I thought it was funny. I'm like, you know what? Let me go say something to this guy, this clown who doesn't know what he's talking about. Because, you know, if you know, you know. Like, you see Lenovo selling pizza and chicken wings in all the stadiums.
Dude, not even that, too. Like, all the locations around here, too.
Yeah, they just do so much. And they ship worldwide. Yeah. And not only that, a lot of people don't know, like, because a lot of people, you know, the people that, like, really, like, say dumb stuff like that, they never been anywhere. That's the problem. Yeah. You know, they're just so small, you know, views. They're like, they never been anywhere. So they wouldn't know, like, Lenovo's runs a pizza expo in Las Vegas. Like, everybody comes to it. Like, every, you know, person that's big time in the pizza and chicken wing business, you know, goes to this expo. And Lenovo's is like really puts it together, got the biggest booth, the big stage, chicken wing eating contest, all that stuff. So, you know, people who know, like I said, know, you know, they supply a lot of they supply a lot of stores that, you know, people wouldn't even know are serving, you know, wings that they got from Buffalo. And it's really about Buffalo. So, you know, when you're saying that, now you're like even, you know, putting your city down, because that's why Lenovo sold billions of wings, because we're Buffalo, where chicken wings were founded, and the whole world wants these wings. But when you got a little baby guy, you know, who's never been anywhere and don't realize what the world is like, he don't realize, like, man, hang on. You guys sold 500,000 pounds of wings in a week? You don't even know what 500,000 pounds is. You know, so I clicked on the guy's thing. Long story short, people are sending me this shit. I click on the guy's thing. He's got designs like a 12-year-old, Jerome. And I'm like, see, I shouldn't even commented. I shouldn't even comment back. I shouldn't even comment back. Like, you know, but he was going viral saying some dumb shit like that. And I'm like, see, that's the internet again, you know. Dumb people are going to promote dumb stuff and try to get a dumb reaction. And you know what? When the action turns from a reaction, you know,
Things happen.
But yeah, it was funny. That was funny. That was a funny thing, though. But
I gotta be
Yeah.
honest. Like, I don't know if you remember. I used to do the wing reviews.
yeah,
So I did Lenovo.
you went to
Lenovo's-
Lenovo's on Main Street, first of all.
Yeah,
I remember
so
this.
You already know.
Wait, well, no,
I
wait.
remember
wait,
that. You were drunk.
The Williamsville
I was
location?
not. I was not.
You seemed drunk.
No, I wasn't drunk. I promise I wasn't drunk.
I swear you were drunk. I even was like using that as an excuse, saying, "No, he's drunk, man."
No, listen.
Was this when your dad was still filming the reviews?
Yeah,
Too?
my
Oh
dad was filming
God.
all these reviews.
I forget what happened at that one. I remember you were at the picnic
It
bench.
was it was at the picnic bench, but
It took a while
like-
for you to get the order or something.
no, it was like I gave him like a 7 or something.
Yeah.
It wasn't even that bad. That's not a bad
That's
review.
bad though. 7?
I'm tough, man. Like, come on. The highest I gave was like 9/11 Tavern, right? That was.
Wait,
the
who
highest.
got that?
I don't remember what I gave 9/11 Tavern.
Yeah, what did you? I was gonna say, what was the score on them?
They might have been the only 9 that I.
I don't
got.
even know what that is. What is it called?
9/11 Tavern.
That's
In
what I'm
South-
saying.
It's in South
How
Buffalo.
could they get a high ranking and we never heard of them, man?
Everybody knows them. I guarantee anybody watching this knows 9/11 Tavern.
9/11 Tavern?
9/11 Tavern. Guarantee it.
It's like a whole.
No, but
it's like
I gave Lenovo a respectable number, bro, and I got fucking roasted in the comments.
You did?
Yeah. People were coming at me. I was like, yo, what the fuck?
The Bills Mafia, man. They roll it over.
Yeah, dude. I was
No,
like,
'cause
dude,
you know,
God damn. Yeah, I just like, maybe I should delete this. I was getting
They're
to
like,
that
wait a
point.
minute.
Yeah, I was
AJ
like,
is not Bills Mafia.
I
Lenova's.
thought that was a good fucking review. I was
Lenova's
like,
our
oh.
partner with the Bills.
Yeah.
Got to stick together.
Yeah.
Not just Lenova's. There's a lot of other good partners with the Bills.
Yeah.
Rachel's, Mediterranean.
Are you family with anybody in Lenovo?
Yeah, actually, my family and their family came off the boat from the same village in Sicily together.
I was gonna say,
Gotcha.
isn't Joey your cousin?
Yeah, we're like
Right.
we're like second, third cousins, whatever.
Damn.
We're related though.
What part of Italy?
It's called Sicily, actually.
Oh, you got okay. You guys.
Yeah, Caltanissetta in Sicily. So.
Okay, my family's from San Marco and Lamas.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yeah.
nice.
And my grandmother was at her side of the family was from Sicily. I don't know what part, but
Yeah. So yeah. That's all. So sometimes people tag me just because they know I wear it a lot and put in the video, so they like think I'm like the Lenovo rep, even though I'm not. I just really I rep all my people shit. I got Bill stuff on. When I'm out of town, I rep all Buffalo shit.
you
Or
have
like
to.
people that
Have to.
I fuck with their family. I wear the Lenovas on the planes all the time. I wear our stuff, AJ stuff.
I was gonna say,
I
think
wore the Seller shirt.
Did you?
And, yeah. And
We gotta
matched
get
my
you some Dishon
Balenciagas.
ones, too.
Before we canceled Balenciaga, I had it to match a pair of my Balenciagas.
man.
But since then,
the first time I ever saw you was in the Rubber Bands of Weight music video,
oh yeah.
and you were rocking Lenovo, I think, in that too.
No, we shot part of the video at Lenovo's.
That's right.
I remember that. Isn't Joey playing the drums in that
Yeah.
too? That is
Yeah, we had Joey
that's
playing the
sick.
drums in there. And we had a scene in the dining room and in the kitchen, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Shit was fire.
that was a good video. That was the first video that hit 1 million views,
Really?
like on the climb up. Yeah,
That was honestly.
Who was
I
all-
think
that was with
like
Slim
the
Gus.
first
Shout
time
out to
I
Slim
really-
Gus.
That was the first
That
time
was
I
with Slim
really
Gus, yeah.
heard about
Yep.
Benny. Honestly, that was like the first time I was like,
Rubber
damn,
Bands
okay.
Weight?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good video. That came out real good.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That shit was dope. I was telling him in the car, like I remember being at the concert last year, and the last song Benny usually does 5 to 50 at, like for the last
Yeah.
last song every
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
I just remember being in the pit rapping the whole thing.
Which one?
That-
5 to 50?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
People go crazy with that.
Dude, yeah.
Now the new ending song a lot of times is Johnny P's Caddy.
Yeah, I can see that now. Which is also a banger of a song.
I saw
too.
that on YouTube. It hit 17 mil on YouTube.
Oh yeah, probably. I
Wow.
believe it because it streams like he's got the report. I got to tell him to say it, but he's got the report that shows like how many times a song gets played a day. Like he knows that for each one of his songs. And them songs, like I don't know, but some of them songs get played like 60,000 times a day.
Crazy.
Yeah, I believe it.
Nuts.
And the thing is too is like you guys have like so much music out too, like which is sick. And now everything like with all the BSF guys too, the Long Live DJ Shay album too.
Yep.
Speaking of that, St.
Hard.
Maurice.
St. Maurice, Wheat.
That shit
Dude, okay, I have a
blew my mind, honestly.
Which one? St. Maurice?
St. Maurice. That was crazy.
Is that what the one you sent me when you sent me Heem's verse?
Yo,
Dude,
Heem
what is going on
went
with Heem?
hard as fuck.
I feel like he gets better every time I listen. Like every new joint that I listen to him. Like we when he was on the BotchPod a couple months ago, we were going crazy over Bastard Child off that album, bro.
Yeah,
The
we shot that video in Puerto Rico. That was badass.
That was badass. That was probably one of my favorite songs off that album.
Yeah,
Just
a
the
lot of people
flow,
say that
like-
too. Yeah. So he's actually next up to drop an album for us. So he's coming with the solo project. It'll be out, this upcoming year now.
Can you tell me, since I took the photo, are we actually using one of those photos from the studio?
That's right. Yeah, you guys did the photo shoot. One of those is going to be his photo, man.
Let's go. I'm excited. I don't know which one. Like I don't know if
Right.
you're allowed to say it yet, but I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think we nailed down which one or if stuff's going to get added to it or not. But one of those will be his album cover.
I'm excited. Did you see his live? He went live too a couple days ago. He was playing. It sounded like he was playing some new shit.
Oh, probably. Yeah. No, I didn't see it. A lot of times I don't catch the lives. I miss the lives unless we're here and they're live, when we're all together. This cold air is making me cough out here, man.
I know.
I feel great.
It was
right
too
now.
noisy in there. In my office, they said we needed more space, so we're out here in this cold warehouse.
Yeah, it's noisy in there too.
Yeah.
Need a little more space.
We got a couple special guests that are planning on popping through. We got a couple special guests in the house tonight.
Tell them to come through. We got Hezzy. Is Hezzy coming on?
Yeah, let me see.
We don't got much battery left in these cameras.
Billy,
You want to sit right here? You can sit right next to me.
Right. Yeah, cool. Just have your boy Dan cut it in. We got our boys. I'm cold as fuck from sitting out here this whole time.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
He feels good. Look, he's in his t-shirt and shit.
Yeah, I was looking. I was like, damn.
I'm about to take my shirt off, honestly.
A little nip.
Rolling?
In there.
62%.
Put that mic
Up here. Pause.
right there. Yeah. Talk right into it.
Are we good?
Yeah, go ahead.
We got our brother right here, Low Pro. He just came home, welcome home, and
Yeah.
he's ready to go all in with us. So we want to introduce him out here.
Tony D's, what's good?
Yes, sir, my brother. Low Pro, let them know where they can find you at and tell them a little bit what you do, man. Let them know you've been doing a long time, man.
Yeah, man. We've been doing it for a long motherfucking time. Like, I'm from the 7-1 murder. Did a little time when we was right when niggas was getting shit right. But I'm home now. You know what I'm saying? I'm back with the family. Aim First, Black Sopranos. You know how this shit go. Tony D's.
Clap it up for our brother. Welcome home. Yes, sir.
Appreciate
back,
it.
man.
Appreciate
We
it,
want
bro.
y'all to check him out and support him like you support us. You're going to see him around a lot. And if you've been around, he was already with us.
You
So,
already know.
yeah.
Oh,
family.
and by the way, you see how he said welcome home? Got a new welcome home track coming out within the next few days.
Beautiful.
be
Let
on
them
the
know where they
lookout.
can find you at, too. Let them know.
Yeah.
I'm
Instagram
everywhere.
or-
I'm on Instagram, low profile, LOPROFILE _ aim first boss. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ain't it?
They're going to put it right under there. Hang on.
Yeah.
We'll put it right in the
I think it's that.
Go
Yeah.
follow it.
You can find my music everywhere. iTunes, Apple Music, whatever's streaming out right now, anything, you can find that shit. Just go look for it.
Yep, low pro. Low profile _ aim first boss. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. We'll have Dan put that thing right up under there. Boom.
Yeah, there you go, Dan. Put it right on the screen.
Get on the screen, Dan. Put a welcome home on there, too.
Confetti dropping in the back.
Confetti drop,
good.
a couple butts shaking, all that shit. Make it look like a party on there. Yeah. That's good. Hell yeah.
You good?
All right, back.
Yeah, we had to introduce Low Pro there, man. I wanted to get make sure, because I know this is a new platform. So we wanted to make sure we get his name out there on that new platform. So, people know he's got a lot on the way. And, he has a big catalog of music from the past, too. I listen to it all. I got it on my Apple iTunes and everything like that. So while he's in the building, it was good to be able to get him on here real quick.
Sure. Yeah, that's dope. So when did you go overseas?
Oh, yeah, overseas? Yeah, we were just overseas. We just really actually were over there like 3 different times because we had like a little tour and then we had got booked back for a festival. So we were over in Paris, Amsterdam, Belgium, Switzerland, Zurich. we were in a lot of places. I'm probably forgetting a couple of them, but
What was your favorite place over there?
man, I got to go with my boy Nate. We're going to tag Nate in this too, man. Our boy Nate over in Zurich, man. Because Paris really won because we got a lot of good connections there, so we know all the good spots to go have fun and all that stuff. That's just really turned up. But our boy Nate over in Zurich, man, he's like when 50 Cent was there and Uncle Murder and Tony Ayo, like he drives them around and stuff. So he was the same guy that drove us around. So he like, you know, he knows where the club is at. You know, he just anything that you need there. He was like, you know, our guy. And the thing is he's from New York, but he's lived over there for a while now. So it's just, you know, Switzerland over there in Switzerland is where it was, Zurich, Switzerland. Yeah. So it's just, you know, he made that experience like next level. Like, all right, this is where to go. Let's go here to get the steak, and let's go here to, you got to see this. And, you know, so it was just good having a tour guide like that. Mm-hmm. You know,
someone to take care of you too.
Yeah.
What go ahead.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot what I was going to ask.
Paris is dope though. I've been to Paris.
Paris is nuts too. That's what I'm saying. It's really hard to say. Like Paris, we thought no one could ever steal the title from Paris.
So
it smells like fucking feet in Paris though, dude.
I made one mistake in Paris. I ate one of them hot dogs out there by the tower. You know, they got the hot dog stand out there. And the crazy shit is we like hot dogs, you know, pause. No, but, you know, you see the hot dogs, you're thinking like, okay, this might be, let's see, Salins or something. You know, we're so used to, you know, Salins and stuff like that. We knew it wasn't going to be Salins, but we're like, Benny's like, yo, let's try this stand over here. So we went and got them, and when we got them though, the hot dogs, they were like fucking like orange. So I told him, I'm like, I'm not even fucking trying these things, bro. Like it just took a long time. Like forget it. By the time we get them, I'm like, I'm not even fucking trying these. But he tries them, and he's like, nah, they're actually all right. So I'm like, I fucking did it. I end up I think I threw up when I got back to the hotel, but I'm telling the dude that he also became our friend, the dude from the hotel. I'm telling him, I'm like, oh man, I'm sick as hell. These fucking hot dogs. And they got no like regular water. That's one thing I didn't like. Like you can't get no regular lemonade. It was hard as hell to find regular fucking water. Everything's like sparkling water. Yeah. So I'm telling the dude, I'm like, I'm sick, man. I just need some regular water. Like I'm tired of all this other shit I'm drinking. I just, at this point, and the guy's like, well, what? How did you get sick or whatever? I'm like, I think it was these hot dogs we ate down by. He's like, by the Eiffel Tower? You ate those? And the guy was like people local, I guess, don't fuck with them. Yeah. I'm like, oh man, why the fuck?
They probably
they had a big ass line. I'm like, man, it was just all tourists.
The only thing I eat off the street there is crepes.
Fucking disgusting. I'm sick just thinking about them.
The crepes were fucking good there though.
Yeah, no, they had shit
all over the street. You could get a crepe from a fucking back alley, and it's probably fucking good there. Honestly.
Yeah, they had stands everywhere that had those. That's for sure. But yeah, no, we went to some cool spots in Paris, like you know, this one nice restaurant, really high end restaurant, in on the first floor, and then below it is like a crazy party. Like that you would never believe. Like these people are like going up and down, eating, going downstairs or going downstairs and coming up to eat. And it's like big time people. Like one of these dudes, a crazy story real quick is like, I'm coming out of the bathroom and he's like, you know, this guy probably in his like late 40s. And he's like, he points at me. He's like, the mob? I'm like, no. I'm like, no. He's like, yeah, the mob. I'm like, I don't know what you mean. I'm like, no, I don't know what you mean. He's like pointing at my chain. I have my chain on. You can't see because I got my hoodie on, but he's pointing at my chain, the BSF chain. He's like, yeah, the mob. Heem, Rikaid, Benny the Butcher. Mind you, this guy, like I said, he's almost like pushing 50. He looks rich as hell. He's got it all dressed up like this is a spot where you wear a collared shirt and everything. So I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, come on, Benny's up here right now. You know, I'm like he couldn't believe it. Like it was weird as hell. And I brought him over there, and then me and him started talking, and he was telling me he booked Blink 182 in Dubai for like 1.2 million. So we exchanged information. I'm like, man, we can do so much more for less. 1.2 million. So we were like, we knew he was a good promoter, and he knows what he's doing and stuff. So that's a guy that I've been in touch with that we're working on doing something over there in Dubai. But Paris, like I said, that club there was crazy, you know. And
Dubai would be fucking sick.
Dubai would be lit.
And Belgium was crazy too. Like everywhere we went overseas was crazy. But one thing I learned is like Americans, we're like going overseas is like, you know, like on our to-do list, and it's like damn near a trophy for us.
Yep.
Like even me, I never knew I was going to go overseas, but then this music took us overseas. So it's like when we got over there, I realized they feel the same way about America. Like the people driving us around, they're like, man, one day I want to make it big and go to America.
Yeah.
And we're like, we're over here like, man, when we make it big, you know, we're going to go overseas. And it's like, it's funny because everybody's like thinking and saying the same shit. And nobody knows that.
How many of you guys all went? Like how many? Was there?
Man, it was different groups and different times, but I mean, the Paris trip, our first Paris trip overseas, when we had the Amsterdam show, the Paris show, and Belgium, we had a couple shows all at once. It was probably like 10 of us.
Yeah, I think after a music video shoot that you came and did at the studio, I think weren't you hopping on a plane like that next day to go?
Yeah,
overseas, I think, or maybe I don't know. If
I don't think it was me, because I know when I was leaving to go to Paris that trip, it was like I did an interview with Danza Project, and I had to catch a flight to catch another flight to go to Paris because we were all in Florida together, and I had to go, like I had originally had my flight leaving out of somewhere else, so like it was me and Rick High getting rushed to the airport by our boy Danza Project down in Florida. And he's from there, so he knows. He's from Buffalo, but he lives in Florida, so he knows what, we can get away with. And we're like going crazy fast just to get to the airport. And literally, as we came through the metal detectors, me and Rick High, we skipped all these people. I'm the one that normally initiates it. I just start skipping, and, people are asking questions. I'm like, security told us to get to the front of the line. I just tell them all types of dumb shit. I'm like, do you work here? The lady who works here told us to get to the front of the line. Just please excuse us. I skip hundreds of people whenever I'm late. I do this many times.
That's smart.
Sometimes you got to use that. So just so you know, you got to use that.
That's another good clip, Dan.
That's a good move.
But
another good move is, so sometimes you go with the skip if you got to at the airport. Sometimes you got to go with the skip. That's one thing about me. I'm going to get the shit done. Like, so even if I'm like, it's some impossible shit like the plane's boarding in 10 minutes and there's a 20-minute line right here, I'm going to get to the plane, man. One time, these guys tell the story all the time. It's funny as hell because, like, soon as we got in there, like, I only see people getting skipped in the line with wheelchairs. Like, so as soon as I got off the shuttle, like, we dropped the rental car off. As soon as I got off the shuttle, I automatically came dead foot. I'm like this.
No way.
I'm like, wheelchair assistance. I was in there limping. I got that wheelchair. And it's funny because another group of us like had got there early and stuff, so they were already like up there, and then they see me coming, like they're already thinking like I'm about to miss the plane, and they see me coming, getting wheeled in by one of the workers from the airport, and they're like, how did he made it? I think like Boat recorded it. Somebody's got like a cell phone video of them pushing me up in a wheelchair.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
So I did fake an injury before just to make it. You got to do shit sometimes to get to where you need to be.
Yeah, especially too like during COVID, it was easy to fly places, but now like airports I feel like are always mobbed.
Yeah, they're bad.
Yeah, that's crazy. It was crazy. So yeah, that day was crazy. We were running late. Oh, but what I was getting to is this. Yeah. That trip right there. So me and Rick Hyde skipped all these people in the line, and then we both go through the metal detectors at the same time. So I'm telling him, like, I'm hurrying up, putting my shoes and my belt on. He's hurrying up too. But I'm like, yo, I'm going to go hold the door. But when I get to the door, they're like, we're not taking any more passengers. They already let, like, the what are they called? Like the people who are waiting to get on standbys. They're like, we already let the standbys on. You can't go. I'm like, I got a plane to catch in Paris. I need to get on this plane. I can't miss it. The gate's still open. You can't deny me. Get the manager. So they're like, they talk to each other real fast, and they're like, they took one of the stand guys out. Like, he's in the hallway waiting to go down. They're like, sir, you got to get back off. He's here for a seat. So they took him off, let me on. I'm like, no, Rick High, I got another guy coming too. They're like, no more. This is the last one. So Rick High is like rushing, and he gets there, and they wouldn't let him on, but they let me on. It was bullshit. I was like trying to go back and forth, but he wasn't going to Paris, and I was. So I'm like, I got to leave you, my brother.
Last year, because you guys went to the Pro Bowl, right?
Oh, yeah.
In February, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
I remember we were supposed to link up in Vegas.
Yeah.
Remember? And then I don't know what happened. I think something happened.
Yeah, we were going to shoot some I forget. I think a video or something we were going to do.
Yeah.
And you were busy. I forget what it was.
I don't know what it was, because we were there for NHL All-Star Weekend.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of shit going on that.
Oh, yeah, you're
in
right, because it
Vegas.
was the Pro Bowl. The Pizza Expo was actually that same weekend. Because we were out there for the Pro Bowl, and then we went to the Pizza Expo also.
That was a Mayweather thing too, right?
Yeah, there was something with Mayweather
that's right.
going on too.
Wasn't there a celebrity basketball game? That's what it was.
Oh, yeah. We did the celebrity basketball with Mayweather and stuff too, yeah.
Did you guys have any issues getting out of Buffalo going there? Or did you guys not fly out of Buffalo for that weekend?
I don't recall.
Because I remember we flew out of Buffalo and there was a storm. So we had like 5 canceled flights.
Oh, shit.
We had media credentials through one of our buddies from the Charging Buffalo for the All-Star game. And the NHL has a rule where if you request media credentials, if you don't show up, you are never invited to, like, you won't be invited to another.
Can never get back.
You cannot get access again. So we're like scrambling to like try and get a different flight, and we finally got one. We had to go at first we were supposed to go to Chicago, and then we ended up going from like Buffalo, New York to Vegas, but we made it out. I just wasn't sure if you guys had.
Yeah, no, I want to say we were coming from like L.A. I remember we were somewhere else though. We weren't here for that one. Yeah, we weren't here flying out of here from that one.
That weekend though,
that was crazy. The craziest shit was, us as Bills fans, me personally, I'm going to just speak for myself. I don't like Pat Mahomes.
Dude,
we talked about this on the last
that
interview.
That dude is the worst. he was backstage. He was at the NHL All-Star game too.
Yeah, what made me not like him? Like, I'm not just a hater.
That weekend,
right? I'm not right. I'm not like a hater, but like him not giving Josh his credit. So let me know what type of person he was, what type of man he is, because that's how I judge people. Like, I'm not just gonna dislike you because you're good, but if you do some corny shit, and I'm like, oh, this dude's a corny dude. And your brother's corny, and you do corny shit. I'm like, all right, they got a corny bloodline. All right, but we was out there, and he came through in the club with damn near the whole team. I'm like, it just was kind of crazy because I'm like, I didn't even think you would see this guy somewhere. You know what I mean? It's funny.
I remember
slapped his helmet off.
Well, I remember when I saw him. We were with Dion, because that was when him and Darlene first met, and I remember Pat Mahomes had walked by us with his brother, I think it's Jackson Mahomes or whatever.
Oh, yeah, the TikTok guy?
Yeah, it was him and then his girl, and I just remember seeing him do the most corny shit with his girl. He whipped his arm around his girl and put her in a headlock and just kissed her and just kept walking. All these people are taking photos of him, and it's just like, dude. I remember looking at Dion, he's just like, man, so Hollywood,
Hollywood. Yeah, but I don't know him enough to not like him him. But I'm I think he's corny, and
as a Bills
if he's got beef with the Bills, then shit. Might as well let me punch you in the face today. So fuck Pat Mahomes, man. You feel me?
Yeah. Fuck the Chiefs. Fuck Pat Mahomes. Fuck the Patriots. Fuck
his
Dolphins.
brother.
Fuck the Dolphins, especially, honestly.
Yeah.
Yo, there was so much internet shit with the Dolphins. After they beat us week 3, they fucking cover their coach and Gatorade.
That was a corny ass win too, but we didn't have a lot of our players too.
Everybody was.
So it's
we were dropping like flies in that heat. It was 110 degrees. Everybody was just fucking falling out.
Yeah.
It is what it is, but
yeah. That's the thing, winning the ones that count too. You got to win the ones that count. Mm-hmm. We want to win every game, but sometimes shit's gonna happen.
Yeah. Divisional games. Are you going to the Patriots game?
We got tickets, but now it's looking like we don't know. I don't know if it's going to be the 7th or the 8th. I don't think they announced it yet. It is?
Yeah, they haven't announced the time yet.
Yeah, because we got an event in New York City on the 7th. So I don't know if we're going to make it back in time now, but
Gotcha.
it sounds like we're going to be hosting all the playoff games, so we're going to be there.
Is that the next home game? I think that's the next home game.
Is that
Yep, the
next
Patriots
home
is our last game, yeah. Because we got Cincinnati Monday, and then we got New England that game there. And then we got the playoffs going to get going.
What the fuck is that noise? You hear that? Oh, is that water?
Yeah, there's a leak going on here. No, you know what it is? I think it's the pipe sweat in here.
I was like,
I'm looking at the pipe, because right here, you can feel it. It's like 90 degrees right here. You know how I said the heater's on 90 over there? You can feel there's like one little stream of 90 shooting down. Shooting down over there. So.
Shit. Well, this place is dope, man.
This is dope.
It's unbelievable what you guys are doing. What you guys are putting together.
Yeah, we're gonna keep on going, man.
You guys fucking work hard for it.
Yeah, we go.
You guys are working right now? I see boys in there fucking...
Yeah, they're recording a couple songs right now. We've been on a roll with putting out like a new song. We're going to start putting new songs out like a lot more than you've seen before. So we're just going to keep on applying the pressure. Video, song, just throwing it out there just as content, not even attached to anything but, ourselves. Just showing what we're doing, showing that we're working,
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Dope. Well, I think that's it. You want to plug anything?
Yeah, no, appreciate you guys, man. Shout out Buffalo as fuck. Shout out everything that's going on, man. Shout out everybody who supports us. Shout out our dogs. Shout out our families, everybody who rolls with us, man. Just keep on going and, stay positive. Stay positive. Go Bills, We're going to do another one after the Super Bowl. Benny said when they win the Super Bowl, he's going to jump through a table. He's probably going to have to do it the day of the Super Bowl in the parking lot before the game. We're going to maybe try to get him to this. We're going to get him to agree on this. I'm sure he's down. The day of the game at the Super Bowl in the parking lot, Arizona, Butcher's jumping through a table.
That'd be good. Yeah, you got to send me that so I can post it.
And you're going to be there tailgating in the parking lot.
I don't know. I kind of want to be in the city.
Him and Dan were saying last week they wanted to be at home.
The city's going to fucking burn down when we win the Super Bowl. You know
it is going to be crazy.
Like, you go to the
our
Super Bowl, it's going to be a bunch of rich fucks that are like own companies and like too good. You know what I mean? Like, but people you here are going to be jumping off of City Hall, breaking through tables. You know what I'm saying?
You're right. You're
I'd
right.
Be here.
But
those are my people.
I feel you. You're gonna stay. Okay.
Yeah.
But if you want to have a sophisticated Super Bowl party, no, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
It's gonna be crazy. That's no doubt about it. And I'm sure when they win, we're gonna fly right back and have a party here in Buffalo anyway.
True. Yeah. True. Yeah. The Super Bowl parade will be fucking crazy.
Yo, I actually thought that was hilarious when they were in Chicago. They went to the Barstool bar there.
Yeah, you should.
That was funny.
Yeah,
oh yeah.
Josh Allen's toting a cigar. Walking behind the bar.
All
that was
just
crazy.
Bears fans were pissed. They're like, "What the fuck?"
Right. That was funny as hell. But that sucked too. They got stuck there. That sucked.
Yeah, it does suck.
Yeah.
They made it back on Christmas though.
Yeah, Christmas Day they got back, so that's all that counts, I guess. Nothing's easy.
Yeah. Well, appreciate it. Your Instagram will be in the description below.
Yeah.
Go follow Tony Deniro.
Follow me.
Stay updated on all the latest BSF shit. Like, comment, subscribe. Otherwise, you're a big fat pussy bitch.
Yeah. Go Bills. Fuck
Bills.
the Chiefs. Fuck the Patriots. Fuck the Dolphins.
Fuck the Mahomes bloodline.
Whack ass bloodline.
Jeez.